I spend a lot of time and money scanning the internet for deals in makeup and fashion. I've seen the summer styles, the dupes, the transformations, and I have to say, hats off to today's episode. We got it all in one place for you. New Day Northwest starts right now.
It's a new day.
Now, from the Virginia Mason Franciscan Health Studio at King 5 in downtown Seattle, this is New Day Northwest.
Welcome to New Day Northwest Summer Beauty Special. I'm your host, Kelly Hansen. Today we're looking back at some of our recent favorite segments, talking all about beauty and fashion, including useful tips to use this summer. And speaking of our favorite things, before we dive into the show, I'm joined by producers Susie, Alexis, and Rebecca, who have come to chat our go-to beauty products. Susie, I think we're going to start with you. I have never heard of this brand.
So this is Biodance, and it's Korean skincare, and it's a collagen hyaluronic acid, but it's an overnight mask. So you put it on, and sexy times probably aren't happening.
I was going to say, what does Scott think about that?
Right?
Kind of scary.
So you put it on, it's a little scary, it's that white filmy, but then in 3 to 5 hours, it just goes clear, and then you sleep in it, and then you just peel it off, and your skin feels so hydrated, and it feels great.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got some of these come in a 4-pack,
It's
right?
a 4-pack. It really was about $15 on Amazon, and it's really affordable.
Do you feel like it hydrates but also firms up?
I don't know about the firming up. That might just be in
Okay,
my mind.
I just want something that's like really just locks it all in.
I might need to really go in for that more than one night. But
Fair enough. Well, you still sold me on it. I'm gonna get it.
It's great.
Mine is a shower gel.
Okay.
It is so amazing. I don't know how do you pronounce
is it L'Occitane? I think?
L'Occitane,
yeah, I think so,
I'm
yeah.
like, Susie, let me know. You guys, I bathe in this in the shower.
It smells
is
so good.
so amazing. You all have to smell it.
Does it lather up like soap?
Yes,
Nice.
but not overly
that's
like
beautiful.
sudsy or anything, but it is truly
Almondy.
extraordinary.
Yeah.
My friend, I went to a Favorite Things party and she brought this and was like, Kelly, you must try. And now you can see that I've used pretty much
I love it.
all
You're
of it. It is
influencing us.
truly my favorite
And
thing.
you're going to Paris soon,
I am.
which
Yeah.
means
Maybe I'll
You
get
can
the
buy
real
it there.
thing there
Yes.
in bulk.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get to you, Alexis.
Yeah, so this one is the Beauty of Joseon. They go based off of herbal ingredients. This is the ginseng cleansing oil. So I'll use this to take all my makeup off, and then they say used a gel-based cleanser to clean afterward. I love it. It takes your mascara right off. I've given it to all my friends, my family. I get it, and it's so cheap. It's like $20.
Oh, wow. It's a big bottle,
And it's a
too.
big bottle. Yeah, it lasts
Wow.
me forever because you just need a little bit, and it's
doesn't
great.
feel oily.
No, it washes right off, and it leaves you
Rebecca.
glass skin
Okay,
vibes.
of course mine is Trader Joe's. So I grew up using Clinique Moisture Surge, and this is the dupe for that. This is like $8.99. It is a gel formula moisturizer, and it feels so good during the summertime. It's got aloe in it, and I just love this kind of thing, especially during the summer. And then when it's, the cold weather hits, that's when the cream
You must
goes.
love it. There's nothing left.
There's like nothing left.
She's used it all. You guys, thank you so much. Favorite things. And now let's jump into our summer beauty show, starting with the gal I turn to when looking to score a deal. Here's my chat with beauty creator Jody Manis and her $10 beauty finds. Yes. Jody, $10?
$10 and they're quality. So it's not just $10 and no good, it's quality. So I'm so excited about this because no one wants to, the price of gas, we need to save where we
my
can. You still need to buy
gosh.
beauty, right? So
Absolutely.
put some extra pennies in your pocket and get good quality products.
Is this all stuff that you can get online, in the drugstore? Where can I find a lot of
Yes,
this?
yes, and yes, yes. You can get it all online, which is one of the things I really thought about as I was doing this, is it has to be quality, it has to last all day, and you have to be able to order it so that you can get it online without shopping all over to find the right shade for you.
Right.
Just one and done.
I know, and something that is always in my cart that I'm getting a lot is dry shampoo. What are we starting with here?
Okay,
What
so
brand?
dry shampoo. First of all, a lot of people are starting to travel, and vacation time is coming up. I like a good dry shampoo. This one is by Eva Nye. Now, what I like about this is it's a clean version.
Okay.
And it is vegan, and it is cruelty-free, and no whiteness. As I say that. It really, when it's this close to your hand, it's always white. Never spray it that close to your. It should be about 8 inches away. So can I spray some?
Please.
Can do some
I
dry
need
shampoo?
it today.
So watch
Help
the
me.
volume that we're going to get from a good dry shampoo. Now again, you want to go 8 to 10 inches.
And
You
that's
just spray
usually
it-
the thing, like I said, that I'm worried about, like white showing, in your hair in the morning.
Yeah, and it won't if you hold it far enough away. This it's going to, obviously. But the way I just did it, and look at the volume. Can you
I
see?
know.
Should we just do the other side?
Please.
Okay, let's
Make
just
me
keep doing-
even. This feels so good too, and it smells really good. It's not overpowering. It just smells clean and fresh. Yeah, like a little citrusy.
Yeah, $6 for this.
$6.
Yeah,
And that's a perfect size too for travel because I don't need it every single day, but once in a while.
Once in a while. And a good trick with dry shampoo is put it in the night before you're going to need it. Because what happens is as you're sleeping and you're moving your head on your pillow, this is moving around. Like I just did to kind of give you a little extra fluff. That's working while your head is moving as you're tossing and turning all night. So it does the work for you, and then you wake up and it's already done. That oil has been absorbed. Any scents that you might have that you don't want, that's all been absorbed.
Pro tip, I'm really digging that. I'm going to start seeing that trick and report back.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
We're moving right along to a large eyeshadow brush. Why do you like the large one in this brand?
I love, this is by Morphe, and this is the M303 brush. Now, here's one for you. What I like so much about this brush is you can do a lot with it. So see, it's tapered at the top, and it's beveled. So you can do all over your eyelid. You can use the tip to do the crease. You can use the tip to do underneath your eyebrow if you want to line your eyebrow, which a lot of people do with a lighter shade on the bottom. You can also use this to smudge out the eyeshadow across the bottom under eye. You can also use this if you like a powder highlight and you don't want a big streak across your cheek. This just is a nice, perfect size to give you a highlight at the high point. This is such a multi-use brush. They did a great job with this. So this is a brush that I use all the time for a lot of different things. And it's like $6, $8.
That's what I was going to ask. So, okay, and then how's this feel? It feels so soft. Okay, but it's firm. So it actually the placement will work where you want it to go. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, the bristles are dense. It's not light and airy. Now, if you want more control and more density with the shades, then hold your brush closer here and you're really going to pound in a lot of color. If you want a lighter touch, then put your hand back here as you're going to softly apply, and you're going to get less product on your eye or where you put it in a softer blend. So lighter hand, more controlled up here.
This is feeling good in my hand.
Nice?
I like that.
Great brush.
Okay, moving right along to a Silky Blur Concealer.
Okay, this is a fantastic dupe for the new Charlotte Tilbury Air Flawless Fountain Concealer, which I'm a big fan of. It is full coverage. It is a semi-matte, they call it, and what I like so much about this is it does not crease. So it has a doe foot applicator at a nice angle, so it goes nice on your cheeks, under your eye area, or you can put on the back of your hand, use a brush just like this, and then apply that concealer right underneath. Now, because of the price point of these and how long these last, you can use it to brighten under the eye. You can also go a little bit darker for your contour, for your blush. So because of the price point, you can pick up different shades and you are good to go.
Ooh, I like it. And that's perfect with the price point to have multiple there.
Yes.
Moving right along to a liquid eyeshadow.
Okay, these are a good dupe for the Armani liquid eyeshadows and Makeup by Mario. So
Armani?
good, yes. So these they come in, I think, 8 shades. So I don't have all of them here, but these don't crease. Kelly, when I tell you, and I've got these on today, I've got this one on the lid, and then I've got this one kind of up in the crease, blended out a little bit. No creasing, so nice, and they last 8 hours. And you don't need a primer underneath these. Comes with a doe foot applicator. You can put it right where you want. They dry down to be almost a matte, and they don't move once you put them on.
Okay, because usually a liquid eyeshadow for me, I do see the crease, and that's why I sometimes go away from it. But
no.
This from Target too, $8.
Yes, you should try these.
Okay.
We'll hook you up. You're going to keep some of these.
Anything Jody says, I will do. So a velvet liquid eyeshadow.
Can't get this one wrong.
Maybelline lipstick is next. Lots of shades. Tell me more.
Lots of shades. So this is their serum lipstick, and it is very hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid in it. This comes in 8 shades, and if you see this lighter
container,
yeah, it is. These are satin, and then they also have a whole matte line. So if you are somebody that likes matte lipsticks, very hydrating. They last all day. They dry down to be just very, hydrating and nourishing looking. You can see a little bit of that
That does feel hydrating on the skin, you can tell. I like a little gloss with that.
So if you're somebody that likes a full glam, this can certainly work with that. Or if you're somebody that just likes a very simple look, they've got some lighter shades to just give yourself a real pretty look.
Perfect. $10 at Ulta. And then moving right along to Revolution Powder Pops Instant Blur Setting Powder. Tell me more.
Okay, so we're getting into the warmer season, so you do need a setting powder, and these come in different shades. So if you're somebody that likes to brighten underneath your eye, this is a nice yellow color. It comes with pink if you have more of if you're a lighter tone or more of an ivory tone. But these go on really soft. Again, you can go back to this size of brush. The thing with powder is be strategic with it. No one needs to powder their entire face. Even if you are oily, you don't need to powder your whole face.
I always did until you told me this last time you were on. You were like, no, put it on your T-zone or where you need it. Like, be strategic. Don't put it all over your face.
Yes, only where you need it. And then find a color that complements your skin tone. So there's some that are clear. This is yellow for brightening if you have more yellow or warm tone skin tone, and then pink is for more cool tone skin.
Last but not least, Good Molecules. What can you tell me about this serum?
Oh my gosh, hyaluronic acid is your best friend, especially as we're getting into the dry season. And at this price point, you can get something like this for not only your entire face after you've washed your face, but I use this for my elbows and my feet because it's so inexpensive.
Good point.
I know, right? And because, at that price point, you can add it to your entire body routine.
Ooh.
And just put a little bit of this, obviously, on your face.
When? Like in the morning, at night,
in the morning
everywhere?
and night, yeah. Especially if you're going to you have an all-day event.
Wow, that feels incredible.
Hydrating, and then put it on your feet before you go out with flip-flops. Never want flip-flops without doing something. That's a great idea.
Oh, wow. This is so amazing. Again, every single one of these under $10. You can get online. You can check out your favorite drugstore, Target, Ulta, all of it. Amazing. Jody, thank you for being here for all of these tips.
You're welcome. Always happy to be here.
Coming up next on New Day, how to use AI at your next hair appointment before you try that big transformation. Chromatique Salon explains. And then we'll introduce you to the gorgeous bags of Soli and Son. When I tell you these are the perfect resort or summer wedding accessory, they are. And what's hot for summer fashion? Think classic linen in bold colors and new blends that might be worth the splurge, plus shorts that are getting longer, but Don Parsons says we cannot call them jorts. Looking to transform your look? Stylists and clients alike are using AI to help them envision their next hairstyle. I sat down with Chromatique owner and CEO Samantha Lawrence to find out much more. AI is starting to influence the beauty world in a big way. Think, what haircut should I get? Does this hair color work well on me? To chat about the shift and how you can use AI as a tool to create smarter consultations with your stylist is Chromatique Salon owner and CEO Samantha Lawrence. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
So, how is AI being used in the beauty world? This is wild.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it's a lot of fun. Clients are already using it at home. They're, asking AI what kind of hair they should do. So we're really leaning into it at Chromatique, and we're teaching our stylists how to use it and teaching clients how to use it so we can really optimize it.
Absolutely. We're gonna show how we used it on an older photo of me.
Yeah.
We're starting with this pic. I had really dark hair, and then you asked AI, right, what to do.
Yeah, so this is really fun. So you came to me like this in the beginning, and I actually didn't use AI when I did your hair originally, but then as we were having this conversation, I put this photo into my chat and I asked it, what would be the ideal cut and color for Kelly? And it suggested that we put some dimension, that we lighten it, that we put framing in your hair, do a little bit more shorter pieces around the face.
Yes, and we have a pic of that too with the highlights that it recommended, which is amazing.
So this is exactly what AI gave me. And this is pretty much exactly what I did on your hair when you came to see me.
It's wild.
It is wild.
And then there's an AI pic if I ever wanted to have a lob. So this is great. Instead of, really leaning into it, you can see what it would look like with your face shape, which is cool.
Yeah, we had some fun with it, and I just said, show me what it would look like with short hair. And I think we did a blonde one too.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Look at that major trend. I'm never going blonde.
Yeah.
That is confirmed.
But isn't this great? Because this was literally just ChatGPT, and it can show you what you would look like. And so I think it's kind of fun because we get, clients coming in and they're like, what, I want to be really blonde, I want to be
Right.
short. And in a couple seconds, you can see what it looks like.
Definitely. And talk about that too, because it helps with the major transformations so clients know what they're getting themselves into with costs and everything
Right.
else.
Yeah, so another thing that I did was I put Chromatique's website in AI and I said, okay, if Kelly wants to go to this really blonde, short hair, help me find a stylist on the website and give me an idea of how much time that would take and what it would cost. And our website is really detailed. We have the different bios and what they specialize in for every stylist and all the pricing. So it was able to take all of that and tell me she would need 3 sessions. It would be around $1,200. It would take, several months. And so it helps clients figure out real expectations around what it looks like to actually do that.
Definitely. And then they have an idea and a better idea going in. So
Right.
I see the win-win there.
Yeah.
We're going to chat now spring hair trends too. First, halo contouring. Tell me more.
Yeah, this is really fun. It's like makeup contouring. So you know how contouring was really popular. Now we are looking at clients' face shapes and coloring, and we're contouring different parts of their hair to really bring that out. And so you can see here, it's very specific to the tones and the client's face shape.
Definitely. And it's nice to have pictures like that to be able to show your stylist too. You guys like that when we come in and we have inspo, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's very visual. This is definitely like an artistry, and it helps us understand what's in your head, and then we can kind of figure out what's in our head and get to that happy medium.
Definitely. Moving right along to the second trend, Scandinavian blonde. Unless you're Kelly Hansen, you're not going to do this.
Yeah, this is really fun. It's that really bright, natural blonde and that really bright hairline. And so it's Nordic inspired. It's really beautiful, and just a very blended blonde.
So a little more natural and blending is what we're seeing with blonde. Is that more of the trend?
Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
that gets into our next one, which is the quiet luxury.
Please tell me about trend 3.
Yes. So very, like we said, very blended, very, it's all about the health of the hair. So it's it's very soft, and something that's really popular right now is the CBK hair. So the Carolyn Bessette Kennedy is trending, and that's that really expensive blonde, but it's not, it looks expensive without having like really big tones or really harsh tones in it. And so it's just that really blended look.
Definitely. So we're about the hair health, and then also what are you seeing styling? Is Quiet Luxury more like big romantic curls?
Yeah, it's that we're really into the 90s blowout. So it's that really soft, not over curled, in kind of a more natural look.
Definitely. Okay, as always, I want to know what makes you all stand out with Chromatique Salon.
Yeah, I mean, we're a luxury salon in a very intimate space, so you get a really personalized, custom experience, but we're very high-end and on top of all the trends. And like I said, you can go to our website. We also specialize in extensions, so that helps a lot too, but all the details are on our website, chromatiquesalon.com.
Definitely, and I know people are always interested too what I have, so I have extensions,
Yes.
I'm happy to say. So how many, it's called wefts, right?
Yes.
Did you put in my hair?
Yeah, I think you have like 4 to 6 wefts, and you have 1 row. And so that isn't something that AI suggested, but you can definitely ask AI about extensions and what that cost and process looks like too. But that just helps give a lot of volume, and it's actually helping your hair grow. So we're focusing on the health of your hair as well.
Definitely, which you always don't know with that too, but it can help you grow, and then you
does
can use
help.
serums and all of it.
Yes.
Where can people find you? You have a couple locations.
Yes, so we have a location in Bellevue and Issaquah, and then chromatiquesalon.com, and on Instagram, chromatique.salon, and you can follow all our new trends and inspirations there as well.
It's so fun what you all post. Thank you for being here, and who knew? AI taking over the beauty world, but it's
It
positive,
is.
so
It
that's
is.
great.
It's good.
No vacation fit is complete without a perfect little handbag, and summertime is the best time to explore having a pop of color. We'll check out the bags from Solly & Son. If your vacation outfits feel like they're missing a little something something, a statement bag could be the answer you're looking for. Claire Hines, founder and designer of Solly & Son, walked me through their collection, and needless to say, I am absolutely obsessed. For someone that's new to the brand, you know I love your brand. Please explain Solly & Son.
So Solly & Son is resort style statement bags, all handmade, We work with artisans in the Philippines, so everything is hand woven and handmade in a small workshop.
Why did you want to start this business?
So it started 10 years ago, actually. I lived in the Philippines for 3 years.
Wow.
And I just loved it there. I was inspired by our surroundings, by the textiles and fabrics I saw everywhere. And I actually did a handbag design course. And that's where it all started, and slowly evolved my designs. And this is the collection.
What are
I
the
have now.
different weaving traditions that you honor through these pieces?
So the first one is it's called Solihia, and it's rattan, and this is the first weaving I discovered in the Philippines, and I would see it in furniture around the place, and I just loved it. And then we've got the buntal straw weave, which is actually made from fibers from palm trees, all in the
Cool.
Philippines. Yeah.
Okay, and you brought tons of different options.
Yes.
I must know how to style them, everything. So I feel like we have to start down here. What can
Yes.
you tell me about these pieces?
So this is the Mara bag, and I designed this for the beach, for the pool, for farmers market, for shopping. And the really good thing is it folds flat, so you can pack it in your suitcase really easily for vacations.
Ooh, so that's
Yes.
easy to travel, which is
Yeah.
important, but big enough that everything will fit. Because I have a laptop, I just call myself the bag lady
Yes,
here.
exactly.
It feels like it's like waterproof. Is
Yes,
that
so
water
it's-
resistant?
Exactly, so it's all coated, so it's perfect for the pool and the beach. And the rain.
And the rain here in the
Seattle.
Pacific Northwest if you're dreaming of your vacation.
Yeah.
Moving right along, what do we have here?
So these are the Nina, the smaller version of this one. And again, you can use this for shopping, and it comes with a crossbody strap as well. This one as well, actually, my daughter used on a recent senior trip in Maui for a white party. Her and her pals all had one of these bags, which is really cute, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this next one looks maybe a little dressier. Like,
Yes.
would you think that this is more like wedding guests? What do you think? What's
Exactly.
happening here?
I feel like for special occasions, for dinners out on vacation, for a wedding, I feel like this one is like perfect for a sundowner.
This is like, I haven't seen this. Is this a newer design?
Yes, yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. Okay, and what's the name of this if someone's
So
looking?
The Louisa. The stripes are the Louisa, and then this slightly smaller one is called the Serena. But you can still fit your phone.
You can.
Yes, all the bags you can fit your phone in.
Oh, okay. Well, those right now are winning for me. I'm obsessed.
Yes.
I need that in my life. Clutches, also amazing to go anywhere that you need something light. Just put a little wristlet over your wrist. Tell me about
Exactly.
these.
So I would use one of these every time I go out for a meal around here. Like, it's so easy to take. You can, again, fit your phone in. And you can take the strap off if you just want to pop it in a bigger bag.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that might look a little more elevated too for if you're going to a wedding, you know, without the strap as well.
Exactly. And if you want to just add a pop of color, we've got like the green and the light pink. Yeah.
Easy peasy. Where can people find these? Because I know everyone is probably thinking that.
You can find them actually on Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's website, and then also my own website, sollyandson.com.
Claire, thank you so much for bringing these. You know I love this brand, so I really
Thank
appreciate that we get
you.
to share it with everyone today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, don't call them jorts. When we come back, Dawn Parsons shares hot summer looks, including long shorts, and tells us why they are not jorts. Plus, her secret weapon when summer linen needs a little refresh and unwrinkling.
It's a new day.
Welcome back to New Day Northwest. This is our summer beauty special. We love to talk fashion trends, and what we're seeing this summer feels just right. The fresh take on classics, bold colors, and must-have accessories to level up our look. Content creator Dawn Parsons stopped by to share what's hot for this season.
It's summer.
Oh my gosh,
So
I'm
excited.
so happy. This is the best time to
Right?
be in Seattle.
I agree.
It seems like all the trends that you have kind of feel like they're having a resurgence. They're back.
Always. Isn't that the way it is? Yes. Everything here is just back again.
What's old is new,
new again,
and
yep,
maybe
yep.
don't throw away your jellies like I did because
No.
I had to get new ones. We are going to start though with linen. Tell me about linen.
Okay, so linen never really went out of style,
No,
right?
classic.
But it's kind of summer's fabric. So I found some great pieces. These are some really fun pieces from Quince, which is a great inexpensive linen, but what I love about them is they're not scratchy.
Yeah.
You can find some really scratchy, cheap linen. This is really affordable, but it feels really, really good quality.
So nice.
Yeah,
When I'm going
yeah.
to Paris, which is coming soon, I feel like I just need to pack all linen.
Yeah, and just some really cute shorts. You can do a little button-up shirt, so a really fun way to wear linen. Another fun piece that they have is a
Ooh,
little,
a little
vest,
vest.
and it has a little tie back.
How cute.
So you
can
kinda
cinch
cinch
there.
it in.
With jeans, where do you
Right.
see that?
Yep, jeans. You can wear it with these shorts. We have a photo coming up of me actually wearing, these shorts, but you could do it with the shorts or a little oversized top like I'm wearing here.
Cute. That's so fun.
Another
Okay.
thing about linen, though, these are a higher price point. In fact, I'm wearing the blue version of these pants. So these have a tencel fabric mixed in with them. Can you tell the difference?
That feels really nice and
So,
luxurious.
I have to share that I drove to the studio in these blue linen pants, and they are not wrinkled.
Not at all.
So the tencel just gives a little extra to them that helps them not wrinkle.
Look at the way you styled that with like the punch of the clutch and like, is that like a denim?
Yeah, it's this shirt, so it's
okay.
linen. These pieces are from Aritzia,
Yeah.
but higher price point. But if you want to wear linen like to the office and you're sitting at a desk and you need to get up or you're driving in the car,
It's probably important to have at least maybe one of these
yeah,
capsule
I
classic,
agree.
right?
Yep,
Like
I
it's
think
never
these
going
are
to go out of
great
style.
Use of your money for sure.
What do you do when it is really wrinkly? Because I just kind of wear it.
You do.
I feel like linen you can wear
That
wrinkled,
is
right?
what linen is meant to do. It's meant to be worn. It's meant to look lived in. It's not meant to look pristine and ironed all the time. But it gets wrinkly. I brought my most wrinkly white linen shirt. There's some fun sprays out. These are great if you're traveling. They smell really amazing. They're by Poet. And then you can just spritz, your clothes and then just kind of brush away the linen and the wrinkles, and you'll just get a little more of a kind of cleaner, relaxed look. It's not going to look like you steamed it or ironed it.
Right.
But it's just going to take some of those heavier wrinkles out.
That is perfect for a travel size
Right?
with that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay, I want to get to jellies. I'm so here for this trend. I just bought some last week off of
great.
Amazon, and I'm pumped to wear them every day. So comfy.
Right? This is one of those things, though, you would love them or you hate them.
True.
You wore them in the 80s and you do not want to wear them again. I wore the pump ones where your foot just sweated like crazy. So now they've done them with some cork bottoms and they just don't sweat as much. But I've got a mule style. These are just from Walmart, cute little red
Cute.
ones. One of my favorites are the little jelly kitten
Yes.
heel.
These again, I feel like you can elevate. Like you could
Totally,
wear
right?
something like that
Yeah.
if you're a guest to a wedding
Yep.
with a long dress.
With
like
anything.
I
Yep,
don't know.
dresses. You can wear them with linen. You
Yeah.
can wear them with jean shorts. All really cute.
I haven't seen the mule version. That's very cute.
Yeah, and I like this color particular kind of just blends into your foot. It kind of goes away, which I love that.
Elongates the leg, right? When you were always talking about nude colors there.
I'm always talking about a nude shoe.
Okay, switching gears to bandana print.
Bandana.
It's back. What?
I know, and everyone thinks, oh, I'm going to look Western. Not
Yeah.
necessarily, right?
Look at
So,
you.
Here is one of my favorite little shirts. This is from Madewell, so they did a fun bandana print shirt. I mean, maybe if this was red, you'd feel like you were headed to the rodeo, but I think it looks really cute with just, elevated with
And I
some
like
white
the
jeans,
arms
white
that
shirt.
are like a little, not like baggy, but
Yeah,
wide.
right?
It's elevated
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think it's really cute.
And then you have this little tote bag with this.
And that's just from Walmart, just a cute little
What?
tote bag. I know,
The
right?
handles are so darling.
It's very cute. You could tuck it in. And
What else could you do with like these bandanas?
I like to tie bandanas around the handles of your tote bag or your bag. You can do them around your neck if you want. That might make it feel a little too Western for you,
Right.
but they're also cute if you kind of twist them and do them just around your wrist for like a bracelet look. A really cute idea.
I haven't seen that. So cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're moving right along now to long denim shorts.
I know.
Are we calling these jorts?
No.
No, never.
I'm not. Okay, I was just talking to Susie about this because I think the word jort really refers to when you took your tight jeans and you just cut them off and made them shorts.
Almost like a capri.
Yes, and we're
Yeah.
not doing that.
No.
These are a longer, a little bit wider leg on them. I size up in them because I want them to have a looser fit. So that's kind of
pro
my
tip.
tip too, is to not have them tight around your legs. And I think for women too, especially as we get older, we just don't want them so tight fitting around our legs.
No, you
Right,
look so great in this with the belt and like a
And
shirt
that's
tucked
actually
in.
this pair here, which are from Target.
Target?
These are from Target. These are the Madewell version.
Okay.
Which are fantastic.
Again, even with Madewell, you're always sizing up with
Yes,
these.
I
Okay.
sized up in these as well.
You do.
Because I like things a little looser. I didn't want them to be tight fitting.
Yeah.
So
It is funny when you're younger, you're wearing those little like Daisy Dukes, the short ones, and now I'm like, I can't wear these. Like, I need something that I'm actually going to live in.
Now these are also from Target.
What?
Now these are a little more extreme. They almost fit like a barrel type jean.
You know I love a barrel jean.
There's a designer, Kalana Barfield, and she does a KBB line for Target, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Her pieces are really trendy but cool, and this pair of shorts
How does
is
it
kind
fit
of
with the
same.
barrel? I mean, like flattering, you feel like too with the
I love
shorts?
them on me. My photo just came up. They go a little out at your hip, but they cinch you in at the waist,
Yes.
which I think really is flattering. So,
And then I almost feel
they're
like
really
you
fun.
don't need to size up in that because it has already the
No,
flow. What do you think?
definitely in these, I went true to size. I sized up one and had to return them and get my
Okay.
true size. So
Good
this
to know.
particular one, because they do run big.
Right.
So.
I'm running to Target to get
No,
that.
they're
Target!
great. They're so good.
And finally, we're seeing chunky beaded necklaces.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me
remember
more.
all those that we were wearing before a few years ago. These are really fun. And I'm somebody with this type of trend. I'm not going to spend a lot of money. All of these are from Amazon.
Really?
And they come in every color of the rainbow that you can think of. So they're very fun. They really just add something fun to your outfit. I mean, like, this one would be really cute with your dress, even though it's gingham, or this one.
And coming up next here on New Day, we're bringing a Western vibe to the studio. Think custom cowboy hats with hat bar, great for summer or any time of year, really. And then we're hitting the pool. Stylist Darcy Camden gives us bathing suit cover-up inspo. Sometimes in the summer heat, all you need besides your sunscreen is a nice hat to shade your eyes. And when I learned about a place you can customize your own cowboy hat, I knew I needed to make one myself. We made it happen on the show with Katarina Hegnes from the Heartland Hat Bar. Oh my gosh, please first tell me about the Hat Bar, how y'all got started.
Yeah, so I actually went out of town for my bachelorette party and we went to a hat bar. I fell in love with the experience with all of my friends and I was like, why don't we have anything like this in Washington? So I came home, I told my mom, I was like, hey, we got a game plan. I got something I'm falling in love with. So my mom and my dad really helped me and we refurbished the shop and we started the hat bar.
And it's in Arlington, right? So it's a brick and mortar there where
Yes.
people can go in
Yep.
and design custom hats.
Exactly.
And you brought a variety of hats and accessories today.
Yes.
So walk us through how someone comes in and customizes something like this with what you brought.
Oh yeah, for sure. So first off, you always want to start with your hat. So you choose the hat, the style you like, the color you like, and then from there on, that's the exciting part. We get over to the accessory bar and we have tons of ribbon options. As you can see, we have all different kinds and like ones with studs. And then from there, you can add on lace. You could add on some of these rhinestone ones as well if you want a little pop of sparkle. And yeah, we love a rhinestone cowgirl.
Are these beads? What do we have going on here?
These are little pins that you can add to the hat, which are super cute if you just want to add a little pop of turquoise, or we also have ones that have pearls for the brides. So these are really fun and a great way to add a little pop of color.
So you can mix and match too. You have different textures. You have some
Yes.
satin, you have...
Yep, yeah, we have satin, we have linen, we have velvets, which are really great for the fall time. So yeah, we
is.
have tons of options there. And then after you do the ribbons and everything, you can also add a chain to your hat. So these ones are really popular with the
turquoise,
Everybody
yes.
loves a turquoise moment. So those ones are really popular.
The gold, all of it. We have little like star charms you're
Yes.
seeing. And I thought this was interesting too down there. I see like some cards.
Yes.
That also
Yeah.
can go?
Yeah, that can go on the side of the hat. So usually we do feathers or you can do a card. We can burn the sides of the card to kind of give it a more worn and weathered look, which is really awesome. And then also we can also burn the sides of the hat as well, fully.
Oh, I'm seeing that here. That's
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah.
They're so custom. Oh, and I'm now
Yes.
seeing
Yeah, you can see one of the
card,
pins that's added
the
on
joker,
there.
the pin.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we are going to get working on my custom
Yes.
hat. I understand. I feel so special that this is happening. We already picked, well, I picked a nice little mocha brown color there, some ribbon. I wanted to go neutrals because I wanted to wear this as much as I possibly can. So talk me through the ribbons and the different things that you added there.
Yeah, so she went with the mocha and we added some kind of linen. We also added kind of some chiffon-y ribbons over the top, as well as this leather strapping, which is really really
I
beautiful.
like that addition.
Also has a little bit of shimmer to it as well. And then we went ahead and added a gold chain since she's a gold gal.
I am gold jewelry all the time.
Yes.
It's looking perfect, but we're not done yet.
We're
right?
not done yet. No, we are going to add your feathers. So she went ahead and we're going to add a gold feather as well as some kind of neutral ones as well to the hat, just to kind of add a little
loved
pop.
this interesting pop of a that had everything just kind of combined together. So
Yes,
cute.
Makes it easy. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those guys in here on your hat. And then I know she did want to add another branding symbol to the end too.
So how many different symbols do you have branding? Like what can people get?
We have all kinds of symbols. We have like horseshoes, we have a little cactus, we have initials. So if you want to do your initials, especially for brides, their new last name,
Cute.
they want to do something like that. We also have numbers as well. So we can do like the date of their wedding or anything like that. But yeah, we have tons and tons of options and we're continuing to get more.
How does it work? Like, can people just like, hi, I want 10 branding options on my hat. I want 15 feathers. Like, is there a limit?
There really isn't a limit. Yeah, I've done a hat where they fanned it completely over to one side. It was really cool. And I've done like a full like name across the side of the hat. So you can really get super creative with it.
Cute. And I'm looking at your hat too, which is interesting. It's like burned through. So that's an option?
Yeah, you can also do any kind of cutouts on the hat and we can burn and weather them as well. So yeah, it's totally up to you.
The options are endless.
Yep, yes, there's tons of options.
Okay, so there are my cute feathers, all looking very neutral. And then I went ahead and picked out, I'm very indecisive, so we had to do some of this before we started. You had a really cute horse brand, and everyone knows I'm a horse girly. I lost my horse Jasmine not too long ago, so I felt like this is kind of a perfect way to think about her every day that I'm wearing the hat. So here we go. How does this happen?
Yeah, so I use a torch gun just to heat this branding tool up.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
It is.
And it's so great because the branding really makes it super unique. Like nobody else is gonna have exactly what you have.
Yeah.
So we just continue to heat that guy up. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the little pocket here.
Yes. No one is gonna have this hat. I love that it's so custom. There it is.
There she is.
Perfect. And on the back too, we also, I love the placement that you were helping me with too.
Yes.
We also put another little like horseshoe on the back of the hat.
Yes.
Are people super indecisive like I am going in? Are you having to help them a little bit walking through this process?
Yeah, I feel like it kind of depends on the person, right? Some people come in with a vision, they show me like Pinterest photos, they have it down, and some people get very overwhelmed and they're like, please help. So I'm all there for it. I can definitely help with any kind of vision. As long as we kind of figure out like a colorway that you want to go with, I can definitely help out with all the options.
Yes, and this activity is perfect for a group. Talk to me about some events that you can plan with y'all.
Yeah, so we have a brick and mortar, like you said. So we host bridal showers, bachelorette parties, birthdays, you name it. We can either host you at our shop or we can also have us come out to you and do a pop-up. So yeah, it's really fun.
That's so fun. I feel like I have to try on my hat now. I can smell that.
Yes, the burning scent goes away, I promise, but it is
I feel like it makes it a little more legit. Look at that.
It's so cute.
She's a cowgirl. I love it. Thank you so much.
Course,
this was so much fun, and I definitely think I need to get all the girlies out to come and see you guys in Arlington. Thank you, thank you. And when our fashion and beauty special continues, it's all about the cover-up. Stylist Darcy Camden shares the chic swimsuit cover-ups that are perfect for family vacations, girls' trips, and that boat party. Ideas I know you'll like.
It's a new day.
It's swimsuit season, but honestly, I think for most women, it's all about the cover-ups. No matter where your swimsuit takes you this summer, stylist Darcy Camden has the right one. She showed us 3 different looks, and I have to say, I am so ready for a vacation. Let's go to our models, starting with look number 1, the family vacation. What can you tell me?
Okay, so when you're going on a family vacation, you want to be cute. But you also, we have to, I mean, this isn't like sexy time. You're with your kids or your in-laws or your parents or whatever. And so I love this set. My first stop for this segment was a great store called Everything But Water. It's at Bellevue Square. This is the place to go, everybody. If you need a swimsuit or if you need a cover-up, that's all they sell. It's only swimwear, 365 days a year. So this set, this is from local company Tommy Bahama. A lot of us don't know that Tommy Bahama is local. It's linen, it's really light, but it also provides SPF. And the great thing about a set is that you can wear it together. You can also wear it separately. So I think a lot of moms like to have those little shorts on when they're wearing their bathing suit. I know I do. So you could just take the top off and then, you know, wear the shorts with a one-piece or a two-piece bathing suit. The shirt could easily go from pool to dinner. She could throw on a pair of jeans, white jeans, blue jeans,
right? That would
sneaker
look cute.
For barbecue later. Great beach bag, hat. And when I was talking to the staff at Everything But Water, so knowledgeable, they were saying how everyone really is concerned about SPF and sun protection and all of that. And so, you know, having actual sleeves is really helpful if you're gonna be out in the sun all day.
Definitely. And with the set, I see that you paired it with these cute sandals. I love the like buckle detail.
I know, aren't those cute?
I
those
need
are from Target. Those are so affordable. I know. They look, but they're great. Great.
Oh my gosh.
Because you can kind of walk, they get, you know, sometimes unfortunately those get trashed at the end of the summer.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, love this entire outfit. Thank you so much. I need the hat. I need the set. Moving right along, we're going to look number 2. This is girls trip. What can you tell me?
Going on a trip with your friends, or you know, maybe even your partner. You want to have a little bit. You know, this is about fun. But again, we want some sun coverage. And I did another set from Everything But Water. So I love this palazzo pant. Highly encourage everyone to, you know, when I was at Everything But Water, they said that people often go straight to the black bathing suits, black top, black pants, and then they will often say like, hey, can you just try this? And they said over 80% of the time, people end up really loving a bright pattern or a bright color that they wouldn't normally choose. So I say go for it. And if you're feeling nervous, like let them recommend something for you.
Right.
The top kind of tunic dress, you could wear that alone over the bathing suit too. It has a really beautiful lace detail. Be careful, I was seeing in the back, there's the lace detail in the back, but I was seeing a lot of, when I was out at other stores too, lots of cover-ups that were just kind of lace or crochet. You gotta be careful with that. You could end up with like a very detailed sunburn.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
so
tan
if you're
lines
wearing
could
something
be
that's open,
interesting.
make sure you still put sunscreen underneath it. But I like that this one has full coverage on the shoulders and the arms.
I love the pop of color. Everything is looking so comfortable but chic.
And those pants with a different top and some jewelry, you're out to dinner. And so yeah, when you're going on a girls trip, you want to take, you know, a smallish suitcase. And so you want things that do double duty.
Take it day to night. Thank you so much to our gorgeous model. And then we're going to look 3, boat life, 4th of July.
So many of us have like the fortunate opportunity to go on a boat all summer in the Pacific Northwest. And so I found this really, really great dress from Talbot's. It is a sheer linen. It's great over a bathing suit. It might be just a little bit sheer, you know, if it didn't have a slip under it. So it's perfect for a cover up. I love the nautical striping. It's nice and light. And thinking about 4th of July coming up, because well, when you're on the water, it's like you're on the water, but you're not in the water.
Right.
So this is a really perfect dress that can take you from the boat to maybe cocktails or a barbecue afterwards. And then, yeah, the 4th of July is coming up. Where do we get cool little stylish, you know, chic American flag detail? Look no further, everyone, than Target. $35, and this little sweater is so great, and they have it in kid sizes. You could do your whole family.
Oh,
but
darling.
I mean, such a great value. We were saying that it looked like, you know, Ralph Lauren and very expensive, but it's great.
It's because of the bottom too.
I know.
With that.
Great detail, good quality, and that's the kind of thing you want over your shoulder to be able to throw on if it's a little bit windy or cool in the evening.
Especially when you're on a boat. Yeah, you get a little coverage, but then you also can, you know, keep warm with your shoulders there. So cute. I'm obsessed with all
Love this
these
look.
looks. You're also sharing a few of your favorite sun products, starting with Sunless Tanner. Tell me more.
Yeah. Okay, this is my favorite sunless tanner this year. I mean, every year I kind of am trying a bunch of them, and then I report on my favorite. This year it's by Loving Tan. You can get this at Ulta and I'm sure other places. I gave a link. It's their 10-minute express smoothing body mask.
10 minutes?
So it goes on in 10 minutes super easily. I've done this multiple times this summer, have not had any splotchiness or whatever. It's really great. So it goes on for 10 minutes and it instantly kind of gives you a boost, and then it activates over the period of a day. So,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you use that little mitt, or how do you put it on? How do you apply?
use the little mitt, and you should exfoliate before. Always full body exfoliate when you're doing this yourself. And a model taught me once that you should exfoliate with coffee grounds, like used coffee grounds. Take them right out of your coffee machine. Yeah. And so it's the granules. It exfoliates your skin. You need it, but also the caffeine like perks up your skin. Oh. I learned that about 15 years ago from a model on a swimsuit shoot that I was styling. And I've been doing it all the time. My husband's like, "What is all this over the shower?" Like,
You're in the shower and it's all this like black in there.
All of our Airbnbs are always just like coated in coffee grounds.
I'm doing that for the next girls trip. We also want to talk about sunscreen, especially what's going on my face.
Okay, my new favorite, the hot new ingredient for sunscreen is beef tallow.
What?
Yeah, it's like beef fat, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love it in facial products, and I found this beef tallow sunscreen. I'll give you guys a link. And it is great. It's affordable. It's non-greasy. It wears really well under makeup, and it's so good for my skin. My skin loves it. I love that. I also really love this Super Goop, the mineral.
Yes.
This is the
I know
powder.
it well.
Because you have to reapply sunscreen throughout the day, and how do you do that if you kind of have makeup? So the powder is great. And as well, I love this Hawaiian Tropic has a hair and scalp SPF 30.
Always need that.
Because I always get that, middle part. So
Same.
this is really nice. It's nice and light.
Thank you so much, Darcy. Yay, so many ideas. Yep, I am all about the cover-ups. Not so sure about the coffee grounds, but hey, Darcy doesn't seem to steer us wrong. Thank you so much for spending time with us today on our Summer Beauty Special. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5's apps for free. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.